there, because this is what happens in concerts, right? They will tone it down, and then when people will think that it's just about to end, they're gonna pick it up again, right?
Anyways, this is an alternative intro. Welcome to the Ministry of Guitar. I
I'm
am.
Nidhi. Oh,
She's Nidhi. I'm Utkarsh. And this is part 3 of our guitar collection.
yes. So as you can see, I continue to suffer.
Yes. But today we're going to change things up. So the last 2 rounds we had really expensive guitars, right? Private stocks, limited editions. Today we have the affordable guitars in the collection. The PRS SE range. SE
What's
stands for
SE?
student edition. So it's basically they don't make it in the US. They used to make it in Korea.
Okay.
Now they make it in Indonesia or China. And they're much cheaper. They cost like 1/5 of a regular PRS guitar made in the US. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we have quite a few nice SEs to show you today.
Awesome. Let's get started.
So, let's start here. This is
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the first one. Oh, it doesn't look that inexpensive.
It does not.
Though you
actually.
haven't maintained it very well, I have to say.
Yeah, this could use a bit of. Actually, I got it like this. It's got a little bit of.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it just needs a little bit of fretboard cleaning. Let's just show you a few marks over there. Yeah. So this is Fredrick Akesson of Opeth, his signature model. He is the second guitarist in Opeth,
Okay.
while Mikael Akerfeldt is the main songwriter and the main, he's
Yeah, I remember going to the
the,
concert.
yeah, we went to the concert
Yeah.
recently. Well, not that recently.
Not that recently. Pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID times.
So this is actually a very rare model. What makes it special is a few things. It has a thicker body than normal because
Yeah, I was
this
just
guy-
gonna say that. It looks really thick.
It's thick and very solid feeling guitar, but not that heavy though. Just nice.
Yeah, but just looks really thick.
It is pretty thick. It's thicker than a regular PRS. It has very high quality parts. So it has ebony fretboard, which is of course a premium feature. Excuse me. It's got Tone Pro's bridge. I mean, it's an expensive bridge versus a regular import bridge.
And how that does all of this make it more like?
No, it's just the guitarist's own spec, right? It's what he likes.
But you said you said this is affordable.
It is affordable.
Okay.
So, I mean, for an affordable guitar, it has
Okay.
high quality parts. The other interesting thing is, though the knobs layout is switched out. So usually these knobs control this, and these control that. The way he prefers it is this controls this. This controls this. Sorry. So this is the primary knob. Ease for easy access. It's got a very interesting color. It looks a bit red, looks a bit brown. It's named after some Swedish. He calls it after some kind of Swedish brown kind of. It's got a weird name. I'll probably find it in the description and link it up below. And yeah, it's a very solid, nice guitar. It's not something you can find easily. It's got a very nice. It's got a
Did you
light.
get it here in Singapore?
I got it here in Singapore of a guy.
Okay.
So I really like this a lot. It's got also a smaller scale length, which is, it's. I think if you're playing the complex Opeth kind of chord with your fingers stretching from everywhere, it kind of suits that as well. Yeah.
How much you get it for?
How much was it new and how much did I get it for? These are two very different questions. New, this would be nowadays. Of course, PR's SE guitars are no longer made in Korea, so you can't get this new anymore. This is a limited edition.
Okay.
So 10 years back when this came out, or close to 10 years back, this was about, I think about 1,000 US.
Okay.
Maybe that's about 1,400 Sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much do we pay for it?
Much less, sir.
Okay.
So I got it off a guy. To be honest, that guy is probably ignoring this guitar, and I wanted this. I mean, I have the other one as well. We'll show you the matching pair. We're going to show you the Akerfeldt guitar as well. So we have both the Opeth guitars. Given
Okay.
Opeth is my favorite band, and I know. So, anyways, so this one has a little bit of a. So as you said, the fretboard needs a little bit of cleaning. I've changed the strings. I've set it up so it actually plays like a dream, but it looks a little bit dirty. Though I've cleaned the fretboard, I think it's
That
just.
sounded like a song.
What was that?
Plays like a dream, looks a little,
Bit
dirty.
dirty. Oh wow! Next song coming up. And the switch is a little wonky, so I need to put some WD-40 in it to make it a little bit. Yeah, but I really like this guitar. Very happy to pick it up. Very difficult to get, and with the thing with all PR's SE guitars is it just reminds me that you don't need $3,000-4,000 to get a good guitar. I think it's difficult to get a good guitar for $500, but for $1,000 you can get all the guitar you will ever need. You don't really need everything else. Is just nice, and you can appreciate the art and appreciate the craftsmanship. But as an instrument, this guitar can just serve, right? If you're playing rock music, even for my band, this is all I need really. I don't need anything more than this.
Then isn't that what you said in the last one too? With one of the guitars, this is all I need.
Yeah, actually, yeah. But this is, I mean, that one. See, yeah, technically this has only 3 sounds, so you could do more. But reality is that these guitars are they're very solidly, very well built. So the thing with guitars is the fretwork needs to be nice. They need to be easy to play.
Yeah.
Some cheap guitars are very tough to play. This one, the fretwork is amazing. The fretboard feels nice. This even has these dark birds, which is normally you don't get it, right? Normally you get on cheaper PRSs, you get very light plastic birds. This has these dark kind of birds, so it's nice. I like it a lot. Are you gonna rate it?
Yep.
What should we say?
Will Opeth kill me if I give it a lower
So you've
rating?
got 2 Opeth guitars, right? You've got the Akesson guitar and the Akerfeldt guitar. This is
I'm
the
probably
Akesson
gonna give
guitar.
it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Fredrick Akesson only gets a 7.
Yeah,
His name is
I'm not impressed
By the color?
by the look of it.
But he likes the color. It looks like a dirty Swedish brown.
Okay, fine.
Old
We'll
brown.
Give it an 8.
Old brown.
Okay,
I don't know what it's
fine.
called. I'm going to look it up. I should have checked before the video.
Okay,
Done my
fine.
research.
8. Let's go with 8.
8. It's got quilt maple top. Can you see? It's very difficult to see, but it's there. It's quilt. Let's show you. It's quite nice. 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do an 8.
Okay. So this is an 8. And we're going to switch over to his bandmate, the Akerson. Sorry, this was the Akerfeldt guitar.
Let's go.
And this is the Akesson. Sorry, Akerfeldt. Mikael Akerfeldt PRS SE. Now, I'm not really very much into signature guitars, but I think when it comes to Mikael Akerfeldt, it's slightly different. So you keep saying all the music I play is very dark and it's all influenced by this guy. There's an Opeth album called Damnation from 2004 or 2003 that we all listened to in college, and that has just influenced everything. So
Your
Mikael
book as well, right? It's influenced by...
Not by Opeth as such, by book, but yeah. So Mikael Akerfeldt is Opeth is my favorite band, I would say, by far, along with Nightwish and Pink Floyd and all of that. Anyways, back less about me, more about the guitar. So this is Mikael Akerfeldt's guitar. So there's an interesting story behind this guitar. So you remember the Modern Eagle that I showed you last week?
Yeah.
So in early 2004, when the Modern Eagle came out, Akerfeldt, who used to play PRS and Opeth play PRSs, asked PRS to create a special Modern Eagle for him. So Modern Eagle normally, even though it comes in this shape, mine is the other shape, it usually comes with 22 frets. He wanted a special 24 fret Modern Eagle. And he loves that guitar. He recorded a lot of albums with that. And then he asked them, hey, then when they were going to make an affordable signature line, they just based it off his Modern Eagle. So this, in a way, is a Modern Eagle SE, if that makes any sense, right? The Modern Eagle is, of course, a very expensive, very exclusive guitar. This is the SE version of it, so to speak. Special touches are 24 frets. So what makes this amazing is it's this shape, which usually is that has a fixed bridge, but this has a tremolo, and it has 24 frets with this shape, which is very not normal at all. So with a single cut shape, usually you have a fixed bridge. You don't get a tremolo.
I have no idea what he just said.
Yeah.
But okay.
You can do the
Yeah. No, I know what's
the pitch variation. Yeah. So that's what it is, and of course this also is some sort of red color. I think it's called tortoise shell or something. Some people don't like it because it has this Opeth logo.
Actually, I really like it because of that.
Yeah, I really like it because I like Opeth, of course. But secondly, it's not that visible. So, of course, in the light, it shines. But look at this. It can practically disappear, like the way you're looking at it right now. I mean, the camera is not really doing justice to it. Camera showing it. It can practically disappear.
Yeah, you can't see from like...
Yeah, you can't really see it.
Yeah.
And also, Akerfeldt wanted to make it a little special, so he got it gold hardware. He was like, oh, it's an expensive feature, so let's just put gold hardware on it.
Oh.
Yeah. This is a very nice guitar. This is like one of my, what should I say? This is my backup guitar. This is sitting around, right? It's just like if you need to go to the gig and you don't want to take an expensive guitar as a backup guitar, but a cheap guitar, but a very good guitar as a backup, you take this. And actually, this is not that cheap. And these are, again, one of those things that are going up in value. So maybe I need to stop making it my backup guitar. Yeah. But I really like this, and I've been looking for one for the longest time.
You got it pretty recently, right? I remember.
About a couple of years. No, one little 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Really? Why does it seem like you
Because
got it
time
recently?
has just flown. Time has just flown, I guess. Yeah. So the thing is, when I first wanted to buy it 4 years ago, I was negotiating with a guy. Maybe I was also being a bit greedy, and then finally I didn't end up buying it. Then when I looked at it again, the price had gone up. And then I looked and I was like, okay, should I get it now? Then I decided not to get it. I looked at it again, the price had gone up again. I was like, okay, now I'm getting it.
Did you buy it from the same guy?
No. That one was locally in Singapore. I finally got it. I actually bought it from Anderton's. So
okay.
I had some loyalty points built over which paid for shipping, and I saw it get listed and I was like, okay, I'm not going to miss it this time. I just got it. So this is a very nice guitar, and honestly, if you can get your hands on it, the unique specs of 24 frets and tremolo makes it very useful, even if you're not an Opeth fan. It's not for Opeth fans necessarily. Okay, so
Alright,
let's hear how it sounds. There we go. It's a
That's
very,
pretty
I mean,
melodic.
yeah, I was I was trying to play something melodic. I really like this guitar. It's just easy to play, so well balanced. It does everything you need of it, and of course the fact that it's the Opeth guitar makes it even more nice. And the thing is, it's so good that actually Akerfeldt was actually using this in live shows. He was like, I don't need something else. So he was actually using this. So when they played at what's that venue in London, the famous venue? I'm forgetting what it's called.
No.
Albert Hall. So they what's it called? Royal Albert Hall or whatever. He actually just used this guitar. So yeah, so I really like this guitar. Not one likely to be sold anytime soon, as well. So rating time.
I actually really like the look of it. I really like the
Opeth.
logo. So I'll probably give it a 9.
So you prefer Akerfeldt's guitar to?
He's the main one, right?
Yes. He's also the songwriter and everything.
Yeah, so yeah, might as well.
Okay.
He gets some brownie points for that.
Okay, so 9 out of 10 for Akerfeldt. Okay.
Yep.
So where should we go next? Should we go for something a bit more stealthy?
Sure. What's this for?
That's an F hole.
Okay.
It's called an F hole. It used to be on old guitars, right? They used to make these kind of things.
Why do they put it there?
This is a semi-hollow.
Okay.
So for sound, so it's a sound hole inside.
So what difference does it?
It makes the tone a bit more airy. Now you can imagine what an airy tone means.
Okay. See, this is why I don't ask questions.
So this is a PRS SE, since all of them in this video are PRS SEs. SE277, semi-hollow, stealth, limited edition, Europe run.
Okay. Definitely plays. Yeah, it sounds darker.
So this is actually not a regular guitar. This is a baritone guitar. So what that means is it's somewhere halfway between a guitar and a bass. So it's much longer. Can you notice it's a bit bigger than a regular guitar in terms of the length?
If you say so.
Yeah, it is. So that's what the name comes from. 277 is 27.7 inches. That's the distance from here to here. In a normal guitar, that would be like 24 and a half, 25, 24
okay.
and a half. And what makes it special is, of course, it's semi-hollow, which is a very unusual choice. It has very unusual pickups for such a baritone guitar. These are called P90 pickups. These are different. So the original electric guitar pickups were P90s. Then they made the humbucker, which is what you see on most of my guitars. And this is, of course, this has got a quilt maple kind of a veneer. So what they do is on more expensive guitars, this beautiful pattern, they make a thicker piece. They take a full piece of maple. On cheaper guitars like this one, what they do is they make almost like a thin piece. You know how you veneer the on our cupboard or something, right? You get that wood kind of a sticker almost.
Yeah.
So that's the same concept here, but this is a very nice piece of that. And this is kind of a grey, green. I don't know what color this is, but they call it like the stealth.
Okay.
So this is a limited run. I'm very happy to get this one, right? Very difficult to find. Not selling, of course, locally. So
Where'd you get it from?
I got this from the retailer in Germany, Thomann. So they, I'm always on the hunt for, if I'm looking for a particular kind of guitar or particularly always looking. And I thought these were sold out. And then one day it just came up and it was just there. It was can't remember. I don't think it was a B stock. No, something else was a B stock, but it was there. And so I just bought it immediately. And yeah, not pretty happy with it. It's a really unique guitar in my collection because it sounds very different from anything else, as you could probably tell. And it looks really good. And of course, you can't really, if I could sell it today and buy it again, right? It's like a limited run thing.
Yeah.
So I really like this.
Nice. For the look of it, actually, I like it a lot. So I'll probably give it a 9.
Oh, I didn't even have to ask you. You just rated it directly. Okay, wonderful. So yeah, I really like this guitar actually. I honestly think everyone, even if you're not a baritone guitarist or really not into metal or anything, you should have something like this, something so different, just to give you a whole different texture to kind of.
That's how
music
you
with
guys
it.
convince yourself to buy guitars, right? Like a lot of them.
Maybe. This maybe. This has a brother too. So this run came only, somehow our guitars today are in pairs for some reason. So this run was not just for this model. They came with the same stealth concept with this kind of a quilt maple veneer. They also had it on the 7-string and they had a normal one. So I have the 7-string version of this.
Ooh, let's bring it out.
Should we bring it out?
Yep.
Okay, time for some 7-string madness.
Now I know why people do this. I
Yeah.
couldn't resist. But yeah, it sounded very different. Like it had this growl kind of sound, if that's
Yeah,
the right
so-
word to use.
So it's a 7-string, so that automatically means, as you can see, the neck is thicker. So that gives it a whole different sound versus a baritone or regular guitar.
Okay.
It's wider, right? 7
Yeah.
strings fit in it. And this one has, you can see these they look marked, but that's on purpose. This is a battle-worn finish. This is a bare knuckle. And this is got something called a Warpig. Very aggressive sounding pickup actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are replaced. This doesn't come originally with the guitar. I got these installed because I didn't like the original pickups the guitar came with actually. So this is again same stealth collection, but this is the 7-string version. This one is probably the guitar I spent most amount of time searching for. So I spent 7 months searching for this guitar because
Wow.
I had gotten a 7-string.
You could have gotten a house.
Could have gotten a house.
I don't think you spent that much time looking for the house. We got a house in less than the time that you actually got the guitar.
Yeah. No, this is a it's a limited run. It's Europe only, and they didn't make that many 7-strings. They made more of the regular guitars, right? They had 6 or 7 models in that limited run. So 7-string in this finish. Where did I find it? I found it in a German retailer again. And I don't think anyone from Singapore had ever emailed them, but I emailed them and said, hey, can you ship this over? I'm forgetting which retailer it is right now.
Did they go like,
No, they were very nice. I paid full price for this actually, right? I was like, I don't care. I'm not looking for a deal here. I just want this because 7 months looking for it. And I haven't found another one even listed since then. I keep looking at things. So I don't think there are too many of these out there. For me, this is the ultimate PRS 7-string at a price. Of course, you can always go private stock and make a very expensive 10,000-11,000. So the thing with PRS is they don't have a 7-string in the regular range.
okay.
They have it in their SE range, or you can go full on private stock, which is 10 times the price of this, pretty much. Yeah, and for that I had another PRS 7-string SE, which I'm going to show you in a second. That was nice, but it was the regular one, and it's definitely not as exciting as this because this has this finish, this has an ebony fretboard, and just the way it looks. So
Yeah.
I really like it.
I really like it too. I'll probably give it a 9.
So the same as the
Actually, no, 9.5.
baritone behind.
Maybe 9.5.
So you prefer this or you prefer that one?
This.
Why?
I like the sound of it. I like that it's more aggressive.
It is more aggressive, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. That's a bit darker. This is a bit more snarly, if that makes any sense.
To them, maybe.
Okay, so PRS 7. This model is actually called the 7, SVN 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
That's
is the PRS 7. Well, it's got 7 written on it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like this guitar. And should I bring out the cousin of this guitar?
Yes, please. We're
so we
dealing
went
with family here.
We went from the brother, now we're going to get the cousin. This is the cousin. This is a regular PRS 7, SE7, without the special edition with the stealth and everything. So this is the regular color. It comes in what's called a dark cherry, and it has a regular rosewood fingerboard instead of ebony. But I have made one change to it. I changed out the pickups to the bare knuckles as well, but silos in this particular case, which is a different model. You know the guitarist Rabia? It's his signature pickup.
For the first time, I know something.
That's good. No, Rabia's great. Love his style of music. So yeah, I really like this guitar as well. Technically, it is my guitar, but it's already called for. So my bandmate Aditya has reserved this guitar.
Oh, why?
He wants to 7-string.
Okay.
And he was like, where will I going to buy a 7-string? Then he's convinced the PRS SE 7-string is a great one to start off with. And he's like, I can't think of anywhere else but to buy it from you, because I know if it's yours, you've already made good adjustments to it and it's already set to play, right?
Nice. When is he getting it?
He was supposed to get it. He's supposed to get it 2 months ago, but I think the marriage, his funds are a bit low because of the wedding. Yes.
I'm glad he decided to spend it on the wedding instead of the guitar.
Yeah, but it's a really nice guitar, and it's slightly different sounding from the other 7. But they both complement each other really well. I'd be sad to see it go, but it's okay. I have enough guitars anyway. Yeah, it's a really nice one. I think the color looks quite nice actually. I haven't seen this guitar in a while because it's been sitting inside the case. I just put it. It was already pretty much tuned. The action, everything on this is perfect. Because when I got the setup, when I got the pickups changed, I also got it set up by Goose of G-Works, and he always does a great job. And again, this is such a usable instrument. You don't need anything else. So this plays as well.
That's what you say to every guitar that you pick up.
If you want a 7-string guitar, this is as good as it gets, honestly. This or the other 7, right? There are other worse guitars as well. And everything after that is, what's the difference between a regular car and an expensive car? They get you from A to B, right? Right? But
Yeah.
So this is pretty much there. This will get you from A to B in a second. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean, right? And like all my guitars, all my PRS, I don't know if you guys noticed, I forgot to point it out. I always replace the knobs with the PRS USA knobs because I really dislike the cheap. I like these knobs a lot. These are the glass kind of lampshade kind of knobs. I like these.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your rating for this one?
No, I was just trying to notice the difference in the knobs.
Yeah, they all have that's the PRS USA knobs. I don't have an SE. Maybe I do have an SE without them, but usually I've replaced them already.
8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
So the Stealth gets a higher rating.
Yeah.
Why? You don't like bright red?
I do, but there's something about that guitar that I like a lot more.
So you prefer Batman to which one is this? Iron Man?
Yes. I would prefer Batman over Iron Man, for sure.
Okay. So now we're going to go over to guitar that has no relationship to this.
Finally.
The family tree.
The family tree.
In fact, it's not even made in the same country.
Oh.
So after looking at all of the Korean-made PRSs, I'm going to show you a Indonesian-made PRS.
Okay.
And in fact, the latest guitar I just got was last week. But
Would
in
I
a
remember?
way, it links back to the oldest PRS. So, anyways, let's bring that out.
Yep. Let's hear the history. Hello, and we're back with a guitar and a dog.
Both are a similar color, I guess.
Are they? No. Oh yeah.
Black and gold. Natural. No white though.
Okay. Are you ready to do some head knocking? If you could.
Oh, I was going to play now. This is
We enjoyed it, didn't we? Didn't we enjoy? We enjoyed it. Yeah. Yes, that looks really nice. What's the red thing on the?
This is this is called Abraxas limited edition Santana. So this is a Santana model. You've heard of Carlos Santana?
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yes, I have.
So his not signature, but his first breakthrough album was Abraxas in 1971.
Oh.
So this is celebrating 50 years of that.
Nice.
It's a limited edition, 1,000 pieces worldwide. It came out, I think, 10 p.m. Then I messaged my friend, the Indonesian dealer, high-end guitar. I messaged him at 10:30. Can you keep? Because again, I thought it's limited edition. It's not that expensive. It's like $700. So I thought it's going to run pretty fast. So I thought I'll message him just to reserve one. And then he said, "Oh, sorry, it's sold out."
Wow.
But 1 hour later, he had 15 pieces from Indonesia, all sold out in the first half an hour.
Wow.
Then I messaged the local folks here, Sweely.
Yeah.
They had one. And I said, okay, I'm getting this. And yeah, and these are actually, this one came out actually in this part of the world first because it's made in Indonesia. So I guess it's faster for them to ship from Indonesia to Indonesia. It's just arriving in the US and Europe now.
Okay.
Maybe a week or two later, shipping time. So
yeah, really how it looks though.
yeah, so I love this black and natural back, right? It looks very classy, I would say. And this is a slightly different shape. In a way, it's similar to the Akerfeldt because it's 24 frets and a tremolo. Yes, Hibiki is very interested to know that fact.
He's like, yes, I want to know. I'm also limited edition, by the way. It's true, he's limited edition.
we all are in that way.
Okay.
Yeah, so I love the look of it. It plays really well. Again, it keeps stunning me how good affordable guitars are getting. I'll repeat my famous statement. You don't really need anything else.
Yeah, but no, for the look of it and how... I don't like the glossy finish. Though,
I love the glossy filling.
But I think it matches the vibe of the guitar or probably...
Yeah. What about the sticker? What's your...
vibe.
The sticker has made it very controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it. I actually like it. I like
Is
red and purple.
Is there a symbolic...
Yes, so this is from the album cover.
the album thing.
This was Angel was there on the album cover of Abraxas.
Ah.
Makes sense.
No,
Right.
I did.
I don't think if it had Santana written in big block letters, I would want it. But it's not. This is kind.
I know.
This is
It's
kinda
kinda
nice. Yeah, so I like it.
It's kind of nice. Yes, that's true.
So
I
what's your
agree.
rating? So what will you give Mr. Santana? And by the way, the reason I said this links back to the original PRS is the way PRS got famous initially. He used to go backstage and make guitars for people and give them his guitars. And they were like, so that that's how kind of a PRS got started. Santana was the first major artist.
Ah.
So Santana is one of the first models. It really links back to PRS history.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like maybe 9.
So same as the Akerfeldt.
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
Just acknowledging the people.
Acknowledging the people. Okay.
Okay, time to say bye to this guitar and Hibiki. Bye.
All right. To the next guitar. Actually, I don't remember the song.
Hey, but I
was a
don't
fail.
remember you getting a guitar.
Sorry, what do you say?
Never mind, carry on. No, I was saying you might not remember the song, but I don't remember you getting a white guitar.
Oh yeah. This is the only white guitar I have, isn't it?
And I've not seen it, have I?
No, I don't think you have.
Yeah.
I don't think you have. No, we went and picked it up from that faraway condo in Singapore. Remember? Long distance away.
Never mind. I like the. I like it. I really like it. I like the shape of it. It looks very different from.
It is slightly different from a regular PRS. It's a neck through versus. So this is, by the way, for the folks who don't know, this is a PRS Torero, and this is their metal PRS.
Okay.
So what made it metal was it had a slightly longer scale length this distance, 25.5. It has a Floyd Rose tremolo whose arm I cannot find. I may have lost it, or maybe the owner didn't have it. But this is really a, you know,
You can't put another one.
I need to find the right model. Floyd roses are actually, they are even more, compared to a normal tremolo, you can really go to town with this. And this one was actually upgraded. This one has what's called Fishman Fluence modern inside, which are very the latest hype in pickup technology.
Okay.
So this one actually has a battery at the back to accommodate this. Doesn't come with the guitar. This was upgraded by the previous guy. Very happy with this buy because, again, nicely upgraded guitar, great condition. The white is perfect. It's a white guitar in great condition that tells you it was looked after. And it's a good one for my collection because I do want one guitar with this kind of a pickup. It's got a very specific sound. So if you want to play modern bands, you know, modern metal, this kind of covers that really well.
Okay.
Yeah, and white is nice. It's good to have a white guitar. You know, it looks good hanging on the wall, definitely.
But I did not see this hanging on our wall. Is it? It wasn't hanging.
It's
right?
not hanging right now. No, it's been just sitting around. Yeah, and it's an unknown model. Most people are not aware of it, but it's a very, very premium model at a very cheap price, and it's not sold anymore anyway. So again, ebony fretboard, active pickups, 25.5. It's the thing is this feature. It's called a Floyd Rose. This kind of a tremolo. It's very divisive. A lot of people are scared of it. I used to be one of those people.
Okay.
And the reason I was scared of it is because my same person, Aditya, his guitar, when we were in a band in university, had a Floyd Rose. And it was always either strings were breaking and he didn't know how to fix it or it rusted. It was a disaster. And because of him and his guitar, I didn't buy a Floyd Rose guitar for like the next 10
Aditya has been bashed throughout this video for something or the other.
I just had like I saw him always struggling. He says it's impossible to change the strings. This goes, and actually it's very easy. It's actually very easy. It's not difficult at all. So once you look into it.
I'm going to message him to watch this video.
Yeah. So yeah, PRS SC Torero in white with Fishman Fluence Moderns. What
Nice.
rating does this get?
But so explain it to me. Does it play aggressive music because it looks aggressive?
Does it look aggressive?
To me, it looks aggressive.
No, it plays aggressive music because of its features. Floyd
Okay.
Rose, long scale length, and Fishman Fluence.
Aggressive is the right word to use.
What's the right word?
I don't know. Is aggressive the right word to use?
Could be.
Okay, I'll probably give it a 9.
How does this get a 9?
I don't have a criteria. I just give a rating for the.
Fine. Okay, so the
the
Torero
sake
gets
of
more
it.
than the Akesson, which got an 8.5, right?
Yeah.
Have you been giving every guitar 9
Today, yes. I think it's been between 8.5 and 9
today, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
today. I'm
Yeah.
very generous.
Good. Okay, so that's it. That is the extent of my PRS SE collection.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I mean, I have other PRSs. We're going to cover a few of them on the wall actually next time because you look at the guitars on the wall, we have not covered them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I honestly can't tell that.
Yeah, at this point in time, I'm sure even the viewers may be losing count. But I know what each of them are.
Yeah, but no, I think that's great. I think there are a lot of people out there who would love to play guitars, but given that they're so expensive all the time, everyone can't afford it.
I think
so,
PRS SEs are a great option.
for sure. Yeah.
If you're in a developed world, it's very affordable. Even if you're in a developing world, it's within the realm of possibility, easily.
Okay.
And as we demonstrated, they're pretty damn good, right? So everything else, like anything in life, you can get by with a normal car or a normal watch or whatever. And this is that equivalent of that. You can't get by with a shit watch or a shit car. But this is not that. This really is all you need. Just to close off things with my favorite line.
That's all you need. I think you need to make a song on that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so this brings us to the end of the video, and after watching this video, if you happen to pick one of these, do let us know in the comments, although I might not be reading them, but you will let me know. And yeah, if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, remember to do that and press that notification bell so that you can be updated when the next video comes out. I was just saying, is this something that YouTubers still say? I haven't watched a YouTube video in a while.
Anyways.
Alrighty, so that's it for the day, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
All right, take care.